Boop! Happy Wednesday. Today is Wednesday, April the 7th, 2021, and today's daily Bible readings come to us from Psalm 118, 1 through 2, and then 14 through 24, Song of Solomon 3, 1 through 11, and then Mark 16, 1 through 8. And I'm going to look at Mark 16, 1 through 8, and talk about the first day. The story here is about Mary Magdalene and Mary, the mother of James, and Salome, who are coming to the tomb on the first day of the week. So that's Sunday. I know we think of it as Monday, but they're talking about after the Sabbath. So it's our Sunday because Sabbath was on Saturday. And they're coming to the tomb because they want to, they're trying to get to Jesus in the midst of this tragedy, or the tragedy that they saw, that they had witnessed with his death on the cross, and for them was really still going on. I mean, had been a couple days before, but they couldn't do anything. They couldn't do enough for him on that Friday, on Good Friday, because the Sabbath was beginning. And they couldn't do anything on the Sabbath. And so they're coming on the first day of the week to try to do this one last thing for him, for this man who was so important in their life and so important to them. And they just want to do this one last thing for him in the midst of this tragedy, I guess, to bring an end to it. And they've already been through so much. And here they are on the first day of the week, bringing these spices and oils and balms to anoint his body with. And they've already been through so much. And they just want to do this one last thing for him, but they face this insurmountable burden. And you got to picture it on the way to the tomb to do this one last grace for him. All they can think of is there's this huge stone, this huge burden between us and him. And we don't know how we're going to get it out of the way so that we can move on. They just want to do this one last thing, but the stone. And so they ask the question, who's going to move the stone? Who will roll it away? And the answer is God will, and God has, and God already did that before they even got there. While they were still thinking about anointing his body, God had already been about the work of resurrecting his son Jesus and leading him out of the tomb. The stone was no longer an issue. That burden was no longer an issue. For me, and I know, we all, COVID is the elephant in the room, and it's been a long year since last Easter, right? Last Easter, we were still in the early days of this in 2020, and nobody really knew what was going on. And every time we thought we knew what was going on, something else changed. And, here we are at the end of it, and things are starting to look better. And we're kind of on the first day, I guess kind of the first day after COVID. We're beginning to restart our lives. We're beginning to restart our careers. We're beginning to restart our churches. And we've already been through so much, but we're all really tired from adapting to the new normal, whatever that was. And now we're faced with adapting to the new old, right? Going back to the way things were, kind of, sort of. And I think a lot of us are not sure that we can do it. It's this one last barrier that we have to get through. It's a big stone that we all face as we're trying to get back into life and get back to the new normal. Or the new old normal, new old normal, oldie new, I don't know. But it's this big, last, burdensome stone that I think a lot of us, and I think honestly so, don't know that we can get past it. It's big and it's huge, and we're already tired. We've already been through a lot. We're not sure who's going to roll it away because we're pretty sure we can't do it ourselves. Who will roll this stone away? Well, God will make a way. He's already got to the tomb before you and I. He's already been down that road. He's already there waiting on us. He began this work of resurrection while we were still thinking about anointing the body. So anyway, that's the DBR for today. Get out, enjoy the day, go have a mandatory ice cream break. That's what I'm going to do here with some students in a little bit. And we'll see you tomorrow for another DBR. Boop.